was well received by Ross's family, and met the city manager for BA, quite a few other people. Chuck Perry was there. Chuck Perry, former athletic director here.
Oh yeah, Chuck.
Yeah. Now superintendent. I told him congratulations. I said, what a great time to get promoted athletic. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to wrestling, Union Athletics and the Union Wrestling would like to recognize our lone senior on senior night. So tonight, we celebrate senior wrestler class of 2022, ladies and gentlemen, Noah Smith. Noah is escorted by his parents, Brooke and Trey Smith. Noah is a two-time returning state qualifier and a 4-year starter for Union. His accomplishments consist of placing at the OK USA National Fargo Qualifier, along with placing in freestyle and Greco at the Southern Plains Regional Fargo Qualifier. Noah is a 3-time national dual team member in Team Oklahoma and a 3-time Fargo qualifier. Noah enjoys spending time with his friends and family. His favorite quote is, "Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere." Noah plans on going to college to wrestle, and he is undecided on his major at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Noah Smith. Guys, tonight's match between Jenks and Union is also being streamed live. You can find that at unionsportsnetwork.com. All one word, unionsportsnetwork.com. We're back with the starting lineups in wrestling in just a minute. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Union High School here for tonight's duel between Jenks Trojans and the Union Redhawks, alongside Assistant Athletic Director Steve Dunlap. I'm Jim Douthit. And tonight, here we are right on camera and right on cue. Union faces Jenks. And, you know, Steve, it doesn't matter what records are. When Union and Jenks play on the gridiron, on the mat, on baseball diamond, on the court, it seems to bring out the best in both sets of athletes.
Well, absolutely. You know, first of all, both schools and both teams and all of them have the utmost respect for each other. I know as coaches, they have respect for each other. As athletes, they have respect for each other, and they all want to win. Though, even though they're friends and have that respect, they want to win. And it usually, like you said, it pulls out the best in them. They'll wrestle their best matches of the year tonight, right here. It's Union versus Jenks. You couldn't ask for anything better.
And especially on senior night, as you
senior night, yes.
Just got to see Noah Smith, the lone senior for Coach Jefferson and his squad. So we're back. Starting lineups are coming up right after this. For this wrestling duel between the Jenks Trojans and your Union Redhawks. Now let's meet our wrestlers by weight class for the evening. First, at 106 from Jenks, Reggie Bombito. And for the Redhawks, Zebediah Tibbles or DJ Asbury. At 113, for Jenks, Wyatt Rathbone. And for the Union Redhawks, it'll be Void. At 120, for Jenks, Carson Rich and Holden Brolick. And for the Redhawks, Darius Black. At 126, for Jenks, Kyler Breedlove. And for Union, Thomas Tote. At 132 for Jenks, Jonas Smith. And for Union, Adam Lohman. At 138 For the Jenks Trojans, Bradley Hamilton. And for Union, Zamar Gardner. At 145, the Trojans bring out Nick Keane. And for Union, Tanner Jarvis. At 152 for the Trojans, Cade Hodges. And for the Union Redhawks, senior Noah Smith. For Jenks at 160, Braden Thompson. And for the Redhawks, Mikey Foster. At 170 for Jenks, Ethan Hill. And for Union, Kevin Brown. At 182 for Jenks, Cooper Crissup. And for the Union Redhawks, Wura Yanusa. At 195 for Jenks, either Caden Coppages or Grayson Foster. And for Union, Stephen Freeman or Lucien Krauss. At 220 for Jenks, Sutton Grisby or Gabe Taylor. And for Union, Creashawn Marbury or Jeff Oakes. And at 285, Jenks is void, but Union has Malachi Clark. Your head coach for Jenks is Dustin Hughes, and your head coach of the Union Redhawks is Daniel Jefferson. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Red Hawk Wrestling. Yeah, I couldn't. Got it. So welcome back here live here on the Union Sports Network as the greatest in the business, Steve Dunlap's kind of coaching me up and telling me what I needed to do, as this is about, I think, the third or fourth time you and I have been together, Steve, so I appreciate you trying to help me through it. I appreciate you trying to help me through it. So first up at 106, it looks like it's going to be Reggie Bombito, and we'll find out here. I think C said that was Zadiah. Yeah. So Zebediah Tibbles and Reggie Bombito go at it here in the 106 range. So it looks like that means DJ Asbury is going to step down.
Correct. He's going to go at 113.
And he'll go at 113 against Wyatt Rathbone. But in the meantime, we talked about it in our opening. Here we go, Jenks and Union again. And we just saw it in basketball 2 weeks ago. Now we're seeing it on the mat.
Oh, yeah, every time. Every time.
Got it.
Both wrestlers just kind of feeling each other out here the first minute of the first period. Bombito with a single leg attempt, but hit on a double leg is Tibbles. Switch to a single. Good counter by Bombito. And Bombito, we like to call that the snake move, whips him over with the snake move, working for that pin.
He's got him down. He's trying to get loose now.
Tibbles trying to get off his back, trying to avoid the pin, and Jenks gets it. And Bambino with a fall in 1:10.
Quick match. You know, if it wasn't apparent in the opening, with us having one senior, let's say exactly like it is. Coach Jefferson has an extremely young group.
Very young team.
He rosters, I show about four juniors besides the lone senior and Noah Smith. And so DJ Asbury and Wyatt Rathbone are going to come out here at the 113, and we're underway. Rowdy Palmer is your referee tonight on the mat.
Quick takedown by Rathbone. Just kind of did a snap-down move, went around Asbury there and got an early takedown.
Quickly done.
Asbury trying to get hand control and come up, almost got up to his feet.
Now, in a move like this, I know he's trying to get to his feet. That's obvious. But is there something specific that you'd want to see him do right here?
Well,
not that, obviously.
Right. Well, Rathbone with the cradle and getting back points right here. And he's held him there long enough to get a 3-point near fall. But when Asbury's on bottom, you want him to see him get hand control and try to come up. And that's when Rathbone caught him in that cradle.
Right now, Asbury really struggling hard.
He's really working this cradle well. Asbury's fighting hard.
And he's trying to get, it looks like he's trying to get his foot down so he can keep himself from coming up.
Yes. Trying to work back to his base right there. Still working on the same pinhole, so he can't get more points for that because he never broke his lock. Now
Asbury and Rath, yep. So another 3 points awarded, so it's 5-0.
Rathbone's trying to work for a arm bar tilt right here.
Just under 30 seconds remaining.
Right here's where Asbury's got to really work on getting hand control, getting his head up and come up. Or Rathbone's going to work that cradle again. Obviously, that's Rathbone's go-to move.
Right, and he's
very good at it.
Yeah, he's great at that. And the fact that Asbury's probably getting worn out just trying to get back up, and now he scrambles out of it, and he survives. Good job for Asbury to try to get out of that, but he was in trouble for about a minute and a half of that, 2 minutes for sure.
Asbury had the choice. He deferred. Rathbone takes the down position. So maybe Asbury can work a pinhold of his own right here. Rathbone to his feet. See, trying to get that hand control, get his hips out, but Asbury doing a good job getting him back down to the mat. Rathbone.
Quick escape there by Rathbone, and he'll get awarded the point.
Now. Asbury in on a single leg, but Rathbone has got him broke down and goes around behind him. Gets him 2 points there, goes up 8-0 here in the second period.
Coming up on 1:30 remaining in the second. DJ Asbury, the sophomore for Coach Jefferson's squad here. And a lot of heart. Got the warning for.
Well, he got a penalty point there. He did. He put a full Nelson on him. Well, and that's an illegal move.
Yep.
So you can't even go up under both arms and touch on the neck right there.
And that's what I think it was, and that was super quick. What was crazy is how quickly Rathbone realized it and tried to pull it away, but just that fast, Palmer awarded the point. Working that leg is Rathbone. Hard on Asbury. As we're coming up on just under a minute left here in the second. 8-1 now the score.
Oh, yeah, it's got that half in there again. Driving it hard, but Asbury, it's a good counter. Asbury's trying to get that hand control right there. You can see him trying.
Yep.
Rathbone's good at it. He's got that cradle again. Rathbone's really good with that cradle. He's got him in a tough spot right there. Asbury doing a good job of fighting it off.
If he can last another 20 seconds, he'll get out of this third, but there it is.
There's the pin.
And there's the pin. Winner at 113, Wyatt Rathbone.
Said hit. Here we go.
So Carson Rich comes in. Now for Coach Hughes. He'll be matched by the sophomore and Darius Black.
So Jenks off to a great start with 2 falls.
Quickly.
And up 12-0.
Darius checks in there. Black will check in. Like I said, the sophomore for Coach Jefferson against Carson Rich at 1:20. It's quickly 12-0 Jenks. We're just underway. Thanks for joining us here on the Union Sports Network. He's the greatest, Steve Dunlap. I'm merely Jim Douthit. I'll say that in this sport for sure. take a back seat to you any day of the week, Steve.
You have caught on really fast. For somebody that's just done 4 of these in your whole life, do an outstanding job. Make it easy for me.
Want to say hi to Casey Jordan, who's probably listening at home right now, laughing at everything I'm saying because he knows darn good and well I don't know what I'm talking about. So, Casey, we're back on the air next week with some more
Darius Black in on
basketball.
a double leg attempt. Good counter by
Rich.
Carson. He's looking for a cradle himself. Still no takedown.
And no points
Black
awarded.
doing a good job fighting that off and
Right.
don't go back up.
Black's got him.
Carson Rich here of Jenks almost had that takedown on the edge.
We're still nothing. 1:16 remaining here in the first.
Both of these wrestlers are looking pretty good. They're also wrestling regional tournaments coming up in a few weeks. This could depend on who gets seated ahead of who. So this is an important match. Black
Big deal
with
for
the
him.
pass by
Black,
and gets the takedown.
and he'll get the 2 points.
When Carson went down and touched his hand, that was the 2 points.
Okay, so as soon as he touches his hand to the mat, that's why he was awarded the 2 points? Is that the deal?
That's the deal. He passed him by. Rich went down to his hand, even though it was briefly.
Right.
That was the 2 points.
Well, and I saw the coaches from Jenks kind of get up and try to argue their
It
point.
was pretty quick, but he did touch his hand after he was behind him. So I think you would see that called by most officials.
Good job by Rowdy
Here's
Palmer
Rich
to give
trying
us
to
a
get
little
it.
bit.
Didn't quite hold him there long enough. Has a wing and working a bar arm right here, trying to get some back points.
Coming up on just under 30 seconds now, I believe, if I'm reading the clock correctly. Yes. 30
Got a few
seconds
light
now remaining.
bulbs
Yeah,
out.
there's a couple of light bulbs out, so it's tough to read.
I couldn't tell if it was 6 seconds or 36
Yeah,
seconds.
Black on top. 2-0 here, coming up on 10 seconds now remaining almost. Black takes a look over here at the
Black has
time
done
real
a
quick.
good job on top here. He's done real good at holding him down there. This is going to be a competitive match. Both wrestlers doing a great job.
Now at this point, knowing the advantage that Darius has got over Carson, who, if he has the choice, what would you ask Carson to do?
Carson, it is deferred, so it's our choice.
It's our
We're going to
choice.
take down.
We want
so
to take
maybe we can get an escape or a reverse right here is our goal.
So it's all about a point game,
Right.
and I guess that anytime this goes on.
Nice first move by Black. Rich trying to get him back down to the mat.
He can get out of that leg. Black seems to have her
He's trying to get
around
that
his
leg
torso,
down
but
and pull
he's-
him up there. Got a warning on Jenks. Warning on Jenks for stalling. He's got to get in there and move him around more.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be careful or he was going to get a penalty point. Second warning's a point. Black with the escape goes
and
up
he'll get
3-0.
way
and
off
they
the
go
mat
off
there.
the mat. But both these guys are, this is your usual Jenks Union wrestling match right here. Both guys really putting out a great effort.
We're at the 120 weight class. It's Carson Rich for Jenks and Darius Black for Union.
Rich is really working the head in there, trying to get in, gets in on a single leg. Black trying to work a counter. It's got a hip lock in.
Dustin Hughes coaching his tail off right now on the Jenks
Dustin
side.
Hughes from Jenks, a great coach, was an outstanding wrestler for Jenks himself back in my day when I coached at Broken Arrow. We had all kinds of trouble with him, and he was always just an outstanding young man.
And there's that. What was the stop there for?
It was stalemate. They weren't scoring.
Weren't doing
so
anything.
If nothing's happening, the referee will stop the match. In on a quick takedown.
Yep.
Black
And he's
gets
got
a
him down.
big takedown.
Another 2 points for Black.
Very smart move by Black. Just shot in there right off the whistle, kind of caught Rich off guard. Beautiful takedown there by Darius Black.
And the fans come alive behind us.
Black's trying to work that bar arm and a wing right there, maybe get a tilt right there. He's got it, and he's getting it.
We got him over.
Got him a 2 point there. Had to hold him there for 2 seconds, and he got it. He gets the 2
points.
seconds there. So now Black up 7, maybe 9.
I believe he's up 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0.
7-0. Yep, 7-0. With about 26 seconds or so left here in the second.
There it is, Black on top trying to hook that up again. Rich is battling hard, though.
Rich hasn't, no quitting him, but Darius Black, only a sophomore.
That was
Coach Jefferson's got to love what he sees
here.
That
was a big takedown right there, just as it was just 3-0. And he got that takedown right off the whistle, and then he got the back points. So it's got him a lead here, 7-0. Now it'll be Rich's choice. And he's going to go neutral.
Yep,
he's going to take neutral right here.
And if I'm Black, I'm going right after him.
Oh, yeah,
just like
right
he
there,
did there.
right there. Another nice.
Right there.
And they're on double leg drive. Rich fights it off.
Yeah, Rich did a nice job fighting Black's attack off there. And what's Coach Hughes asking for there?
I don't know what he's asking for right there.
I was kind of watching his body language.
He was wanting something right there. I could tell. There's that pass by in on a nice double leg, trying to drive him. He's going to go off the mat.
Yep. And Black, some really good awareness, some great mat awareness there, because that was going to hurt.
And that's what a lot of nice pass by. Almost got that takedown there. Really probably should have got it. That hand went down, and he gets it right there on the edge.
Yep.
Goes
so
up
he gets the 2 points.
9-0 now.
9-0 now. 1:27 remaining.
9-0, but it's been a tough 9-0.
Yes.
He's had to work for it.
Oh, yes.
He's wrestled a really smart match right here. Black going for that tilt again. He's really good with that. He's got the tight waist and that bar arm right there. And he's going to try to work this tilt just like he did a while ago. Rich is fighting him off. We're down to minute 12.
1:12 now remaining.
Rich trying to get to his feet. Potentially dangerous right there. Referee can stop it if he thinks the referees are getting in a position where one of the
you said it was a stalemate,
or they might get injured.
Oh, I see. Good call on. I see what you're saying. 1 minute remaining, as you might have heard the yells from the Jenks bench side.
And Rich with a nice escape
nice
right
job.
there, makes it 9-1. 52 seconds, comes right back at Black.
Rich hanging in there tough. He's got about 40 seconds left here.
Nice shot again by Black.
And he's going to want to keep attacking like that.
Right, yes, keep that on him because Rich is not going to quit. He keeps after him. And Black needs to take down. He's got a major right now, which is an extra team point, but you never know when that can make the difference later on.
Arm in arm there.
And
Rich went for the takedown.
Yeah, he went for a headlock there. He had really not a bad move. He went for a big move right there because he's behind 9-1. And Black was able to duck under it, but he was off the mat, so wasn't able to score.
Coming up on
down
15
to 15 seconds. 9-1.
Black can hang on. 9-1 there.
Yeah,
He's
he
pushing him off
keep
now.
Up that major decision.
Push him off the mat.
7 seconds left.
It really seems like Black's done a good job.
He's wrestled a really smart match.
But that's what I'm saying. The smart on this side, the last 45 seconds to a minute, he's really just stalled it. Kept him at bay, not been anything big, and there it is. Winner at 120 for the Union Redhawks, Darius Black. So Black comes away with a win there. And we'll move on to 126. Kyler Breedlove, I believe.
Are you Kyler?
Okay,
be sure.
You still got to check in there.
We're just checking here on the wrestlers.
Yeah, checking on the wrestlers as we've got a few bodies floating around. So Kyler Breedlove is going to step in here against the freshman and Thomas Tote.
We watched Tote earlier, had a good match earlier this year that we watched.
That we did, yes, we did have, and that was another spirited affair.
Right.
So if you're scoring at home, it's 12-4.
Spirited affair.
Spirited affair.
Like
you like that? Thank you.
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. Deep into my English education there. In case this gig doesn't work out, I can go back to teaching English. We'll see. So and we're underway.
Team score right now, Jenks 12, Union 4. Jenks got off to a great start with two wins by fall, and then Darius Black had a major decision for Union, 9-1 over Carson Rich. but that was a tough 9-1 match. I was very impressed by both wrestlers and thought Darius Black wrestled an extremely smart match.
Now Breedlove comes out quickly and attacks Tote's legs, and Tote tries to come back, but a nice counter move by Breedlove. Got a couple of quick boys at 126 here. Tote only a freshman, as we mentioned earlier. Not too sure about Kyler Breedlove. Fans in attendance cheering Tommy on at this point. Breedlove going for the head.
First
now
minute,
grabs the arm, sorry.
Still just kind of feeling each other out, trying to set something up. So far, they're countering each other off pretty good.
Boy, and Tote pulls the arms down, tries to get him to go down. He can't. They both counter.
Yeah, neither one of them giving anything up right now. They're not giving any openings right now.
And the speed of both of these boys at 126.
Both wrestlers
very,
are
very quick.
You know, just like any sport, if you're quick and fast, it's to your advantage.
We're going to get off the mat here. There it is.
Something that a lot of people might not know, that the new head coach at the University of Oklahoma, Brent Venables, when he was in high school, was a Kansas State champion wrestler.
I didn't know.
How about that?
No, I didn't know about that. You're just an encyclopedia of Oklahoma sports. That's for sure. Steve Dunlap, ladies and gentlemen. I tell people to follow you on Twitter, but I don't think you tweet, do you?
No, I don't tweet.
Okay. And there's 2 points awarded to Union right there as Breedlove goes up 2-0.
Right down in the last 15 seconds. And it's always, and really it's an advantage to score right at the end of a period, because that period ends, and usually that guy's thinking, he just scored on me, and the other guy's like, yeah, I scored. You kind of take momentum into that second period.
Yep. So Tote's up.
Yeah, and
he'll be on top.
Will be in the down, yes.
And he's up 2-0. He'll go to the top. Breedlove quickly tries to get out of that, but he decides to go to the mat.
Tote's trying to work that same tilt that Darius Black worked with the tight waist, and trying to get that arm winged up there, and just hadn't been able to get that yet. Breedlove not letting him have it. Good pressure by Tote right now, keeping those hips down on the mat.
Tote, again, only a freshman, as Coach Jefferson's got a couple of them on the roster tonight. We'll see Yanusa later at the 122 weight class. And then we'll get to celebrate our lone senior again in Noah Smith at 152.
Outstanding wrestler, outstanding young man, and a team leader. Can't say enough good things about Noah Smith. His dad is one of the coaches, and parents are fully involved. His mom and everybody's fully involved in the program. I know Coach McAfee's trying to get his little sister to wrestle. So,
well, Coach McAfee can sell ice to an Eskimo at times, so that wouldn't surprise me if Coach Mack doesn't get her involved in the program at some point.
He's certainly going to try.
We appreciate him listening tonight, and all of you out there here on the Union Sports Network, as it's wrestling live from the refurbished, I guess we could say.
Well, the new floor.
New floor,
and it's a beautiful floor. And once again, this is a floor that our patrons of our district, by voting bond issues, makes this possible. And this is the first time they've ever took the floor all the way to the far wall, and it really looks good. I know our assistant superintendent, Mr. Bushyhead, has to be proud of what they've done right here, and all the people that work with him on that. They've done a great job.
We talk about it, it seems like every other broadcast, about our patrons and how they step up all the time for these kids.
Passing bonds at 80%.
Yes.
Not very many schools do that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And we're very thankful for that, and it's very important for our district.
Yep. Now, let's talk wrestling. 2-0. Tote on top. We're coming into the third.
And Tote's on bottom now.
Super close match.
Right. He's trying to work that tilt right there. Breedlove tried to catch him with that tilt. Tote needs to get hand control and come up to his feet, because he's got that locked up trying to get that tilt. And so far, Tote's not letting Breedlove have it, but Boy, they sure are looking for it.
Tote trying to get to his feet now.
Trying to work that cradle. Jenks, well, there it is. He's going to get some back points right there.
Tote fighting hard. And there it is. And it's a pin.
It's a defensive pin.
Yeah. That's amazing. Your winner at 126, Thomas Tote. Tommy Tote.
Right here. You don't
getting
see
the
that
fans
very
fired
often,
up as well.
But defensive pin right there.
Wow. And 6 points, and just like that, Coach, it's 12-10.
Absolutely, a
and
big win there.
We talked about it in the beginning. Jenks and Union get together, it gets crazy.
Happen.
Anything can happen.
Right there is proof of that. He's in a cradle, but he arcs his back into it, and the other guy, his shoulders were down, and the referee called the pin.
At 132, it's Jonas Smith for Jenks and Adam Lohman, a junior for Coach Jefferson's squad. And just like that, as I said earlier, it's 12-10 Jenks on top after they went up 12-0.
Right, got that great start, got that momentum going, and Jenks Union has come back with a major decision by Black and then Tote with a fall. Defensive pin. And Lohman off the mat.
Get it.
No points.
No points. And no points because of where he took him down at.
They were off the mat by the time he gained control.
It's kind of like being out of bounds.
Right, out of bounds.
Got it. Got to have at least 1 foot in, Coach. Got it.
He was close.
He was real close.
They let him go more outside the line than they used to.
Jonas Smith for Jenks, Adam Lohman for the Red Hawks right now. We're coming up on
1 minute left here in the first period, 0-0.
And like you said, most of the time
There's
it's a
that
feeling
pass
out
by.
period.
If he can get him down to the mat, hadn't got him, goes for a body lock and gets it for a 2-point takedown. Nice move by Lohman. Jonas Smith was doing a great job of countering right there, but Lohman just hung in there and body locked him and got him down to the mat. He might have learned that from McAfee last year. McAfee's a body lock guy back in his day.
Too quick of a start there, a false start. So they restarted again. 2-0, 30 seconds now remaining here in the first.
Was trying to
Lohman
bring
on
that
top
arm
of Smith.
in there, maybe work a cradle, trying to bar the arm up. 24 seconds left here. Coaches Devin Swartz and Mason Nafee right out there on the mat. Nafee wrestled at the University of Oklahoma last year and had a great career there. And I know OU wishes they still had him, but we're glad we got him now.
We'll take every advantage we can get with this. And there it is.
So Jenks defers, and
Jenks
Union
defers.
will take the down position here in the second period.
Quickly looking for the escape
that
points.
That works great as long as you get out and score. It's just if they ride you that whole second period, you'd be surprised how much that just wears you out. And here's Jenks working that cradle again. They are really good with the cradle. He's got it almost locked up. Lohman fighting it off.
Lohman got out of that.
Yeah, he fought that one off.
Lohman showing the strength at 132.
Really good with that cross-face cradle. Now he's got that crossbody ride in there.
Boy, Smith using his legs like that.
Well, he did.
Kind of tossed Lohman right over.
But Jenks, see how they're working that crossface, looking for that cradle again. Union, you got to keep your head away from your knee. If he drops his head, he's going to lock that up. Seems to be Jenks' go-to move.
Coming up on 45 seconds remaining here in the second.
Here, maybe Lohman can come out and get a reverse.
Oh,
maybe
Lohman gets
some
untied,
back,
gets two
get
more
some back
points.
points.
Trying to get him down there.
Maybe
trying to get him down there. Nope.
Looks like
Smith fighting for everything he can get.
Looks like Smith's going to fight out of that maybe, but kind of in an awkward position right here.
Trying to get underneath. It looks like he's trying to get that leg up.
Anyway, still 3 back points.
And 3 more back points.
Up 7-0 now.
10 seconds now remaining.
Big move by Lohman right there.
And they'll end it there. 7-0 as we approach the third, and a spirited last 30 to 45 seconds.
Trying to see the junior high score over there. Right now it looks like Union's up 27-19 in the junior high match.
So here we go with the third period, 7-0. Lohman on top of Smith.
Well, see, that's why Smith, he took that up position because he's good with this cradle right here. Now, Lohman's got to get hand control right there. He needs to fight that. See, that's how he pulls
and
that
that's what he wants
down,
to pull that hand
and then
down.
He needs to take it to the other side. He's just going to keep getting hit in the face like that unless he gets good hand control.
And we're going to stop. So we'll stop right there. Boy, and there's the blood. There's the blood. I don't know how many times he got popped in the face. Trying to bring it off.
Yeah,
so they'll do a little maintenance.
Right, a little maintenance here, cleaning up the mat and stuff. But that guy that's working that cradle, you always want to get that hand control and then take it to the other side, and that takes that cradle away. And otherwise, he's just going to keep bringing that
cradle. And that's what it so when he takes that arm, so when he takes that cradle to the other side, that's going to be to an advantage because he's got him off balance.
Then he wants to hold on to that and try to come up, and that guy can't lock his hands. He can't do anything. He should be able to stand up and get an escape. Now, that's always easier to sit over here and say that.
Oh, it's easier for us to sit there and commentate all day long.
Yes, we can tell them what to do. What I need to do is get you out here on the edge of the mat, and we can demonstrate.
No, I'd be all right. I don't think Miss Barkley would be very happy. I know my wife wouldn't be, although she would laugh.
No.
Until you and I were both
would
in
be
ER.
all for that. Once again, Lohman down with 1:21.
Smith fighting hard.
Hey, Lohman's working for that cradle right there. He's got to get his leg back, or he's down to a minute left. These cradle guys are very dangerous. They could. He's got to fight those hands right there, like Coach
and that's
is
what
saying.
you may hear another coach sitting next to
He's
Coach
got
Dunlap
that locked
talking
up.
about.
Now we're getting back points for Jenks. 44 seconds left. He gets 2 back points.
Coach Hughes and another coach telling him what to do, and he'll get the 2 points there. Boy. Coach Hughes is coming over here.
Yeah, he's hitting too hard.
Yeah,
on
and
that.
he's hitting pretty hard, and that's what Coach Palmer's seeing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he'd already bloodied the nose of Lohman in the first place.
Yeah.
And when he's coming across.
Yeah, that was the right call right there.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And I love how Rowdy Palmer, the referee here, is kind of just trying to keep everybody calm, trying to keep himself calm. So.
Yeah.
1 point will be awarded to Green.
Point right there. But he was coming across too hard with that. I think the referee made the correct call on that because he had warned him not to do that.
Right. He did warn him not to do that.
You can come across, but you can't come continually just basically almost hit a guy. Now, see right there was aggressive, but it was okay.
Right. And there we go again.
We got a nosebleed.
Yeah. Nosebleed is, I think, he knocked it off.
You only got 5 minutes total on that nosebleed.
Until it's got to stop.
One time with Kyle Crutchmer, we just had to wrap it, just give him a little area to breathe out of his mouth.
Really?
Yes.
And wrapped his head up.
Wrapped it around.
Kind of wrapped him up like a mummy.
We were down to the final seconds. And
21 seconds remaining
didn't bother
here.
Kyle any.
Hey, guys, don't forget, Union basketball returns to the UMAC. It's going to be next Tuesday as the girls and boys host Sand Springs Sandites. The girls tip off at 6:30 and the boys at 8. So you can join Casey Jordan and myself for all the Red Hawks hoop action. I can't believe I wrote that. Red Hawks hoop action.
Well,
That's a lot to say right there. That's
I'd like
next
to
Tuesday.
add to that. I have not seen the Sand Springs boys play, but they're usually pretty good. And but I watched the Sand Springs girls this weekend, and that should be a great game to watch. They have both teams are a lot alike. Got a lot of speed, a lot of talent. Both are well coached. So I would tell everybody, if you like basketball, catch both of those games. But that 6:30 game with the girls will be really good.
Yep, 6:30 for the girls, boys at approximately 8 o'clock right here on the Union Sports Network. But 21 seconds, 8-2. Lohman on top of Smith.
Uh-oh. Boy, he was looking for what we call
that
that
1
snake
point.
move.
That's a big 1 point with 10
it.
seconds remaining. Now Lohman struggling. 7, 6 seconds.
Right here to get that major decision.
They're fighting hard, but it's going to be 9-2. Not a major decision, but a big win for Lohman.
And puts Union in the lead 13-12.
So 13-12 now.
Good win for Lohman. They're
Boy.
just a point away from getting that major decision.
So at 1:38, it's going to be Bradley Hamilton and Zamar Gardner. We'll be at 1:38 now, and just like that, Union's in the lead after 2 quick decisions by Penn at the 106 and the 113 rank.
Zamer in on a takedown right there. Quick takedown.
Gardner with a quick takedown.
He's working a cradle of his own. Hamilton trying to fight it off.
Quick strike by Gardner.
Now he's got to get that
He's got him
bottom
on his
knee
back.
in the side.
Fighting it off. Fighting it off as Hamilton. There it
And
is.
gets the pin.
And just like that, Gardner. Winner is Zamar Gardner. Gardner comes away with that.
Big win right there. Union up 19-12
Huge win
now.
for that. Gardner only
it-
took about, 20 some odd seconds to make that happen.
They have those. I tell you what, anymore you get on your back, it's a quick fall. Probably back when I wrestled, it was called a little bit slower, but every referee calls it like that now. It's a quicker fall, and you get on your back, you better not even get close.
Tanner Jarvis and Nick Keane at the 145. Jarvis and White.
Jarvis in on a single leg takedown right here. Comes up with it just like you should, and gets the takedown right here on the edge.
2 points off the mat. And Dustin Hughes beginning to come unhinged for the Jenks Trojans as he's not getting the calls that he's asking for.
Well, I think that he counted that because that move started inside, and he finished the move. And so I agree with the referee again.
Well, and it's a matter of how far you come off the mat as well, isn't it? To be awarded, or outside the surface.
Circle, right.
Yeah, outside the circle.
Yeah, well, I definitely think that it was. I think it was the right call and consistent with how he's been calling the match tonight.
The Trojans.
It's 2-1 with that escape.
Keane
right
gets
there.
that escape there. Exactly what I was going to say.
That's what I'd always tell my wrestlers. You got to watch that referee. Every referee calls the edge. Every referee calls a little different. So by the time you wrestle, you should know. There's a nice double leg takedown.
Yeah, another
right there.
double leg takedown by Jarvis.
So Jarvis up 4-1.
And whatever Coach Jefferson said to inspire these boys after the 106 and the 113 weight class blowouts by the Trojans.
Right. Well, one thing, I think Jenks was pretty good at those weights.
Yes, yeah. Let's not take anything away. Right, for sure. Jenks was very good at those 2 weight classes. But Union's come storming back 19-12.
It's not typical Jenks Union battle right here. Jenks jumps out. Union comes back. Now we don't know what Jenks has got coming. They might be really good in these upper weights.
Because we've got a lot of wrestling left here, that's for sure.
Oh, yes, a lot.
An update from Owasso. Union girls are on top of the Owasso Lady Rams, 32-27 at the end of 3. So Coach Redmond and his girls and TK Pitts and Sydney Smith and Mackenzie Malum and all those young ladies doing really well out in Owasso right now. That's good to see.
Good to see. That's what we like to hear.
Yes, 4-1, just started the second here. Thanks for joining us.
On that takedown again.
Network. Goes
nice
after it.
Takedown.
And another 2-point takedown. And you can live with that takedown over and over and over again. Can't you, Coach?
Yeah, you
all day
can
long.
cut him loose. Now he's working that cradle there. He almost came across too hard, too.
And the 1 point will be awarded back to Keane. 6-2 now.
The difference with the Jenks wrestler coming across was he had been warned not to do that. Now, Jenks wanting a warning there, but we've had 3 takedowns. They've not done anything, so I don't think he's got anything on this match.
Jarvis goes after King's legs.
Jarvis in on a single leg. Good counter by Nick Keane.
By Keane, yeah, for sure.
1:14 left here in the second period. Keane going around trying to get a takedown here, and he's going to get it. 2 points right there. 6-4 match now. Got himself back in the match with that takedown. And it wouldn't surprise me if he worked for that cradle, because that seems to be Jenks' go-to move tonight. And they've had success with it.
.40 seconds now remaining here in the second. Keane and Jarvis kind of stalemated here in the last 35 seconds or so.
Yeah, Jarvis had to start moving there. He was going to get a warning, and now he's up to his feet, gets the escape.
Gets the point out, yep.
Now I think he's got to stay aggressive. It's 7-4, 20 seconds left. Here he is in on that double leg attempt again. Maybe he can get a takedown right here at the end. Uh-oh, and no.
Reverse.
He lost his balance here.
Lost
a good
his balance,
counter by Keane.
Keane
Gets him
gets
off
the 2
balance
points
and
out of it.
Makes it 7-6.
And all he's got to do is hang on for 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and we're done.
So
but a nice counter by Nick Keane.
Yes, a very nice counter there. Jarvis seemed to just kind of lose his balance in there, and Keane took full advantage of it with a good counter and scored a takedown right there at the end of the period.
It sure looked like Jarvis was in control of that, and he did lose his balance.
Right. Well, here they are back on their feet, 7-6.
We wouldn't expect anything less.
No, we would not. 1 point match. In on a single leg. Jarvis in on a single leg. Keane with the counter. This is where he got in trouble last time. But Jarvis with the takedown this time. Goes up 9-6, a minute 34 left in this match. Probably could milk a little time right here on the edge. Always to be smart when you're on the edge. You know, he could stand up. You could still wrestle him off the mat. You can't just pick him up and carry him off. But what we would call is wrestle him off the mat, get a new start. That way you don't want to get that warning.
So in that case, Jarvis is trying to keep him this way. He knows where he is, so he's trying to keep him back on the mat.
Jarvis is in a good spot right there. Down to 1 minute left in this match. Jarvis up 9-6.
Nick Keane battling hard for the Trojans.
Coach Hughes wanting some stalemate there, and he might have a point there. There's not much going on right now. But I think Keane needs to try to do a little bit more, and Jarvis, he's the one that's ahead. He doesn't have to do much right now.
But he doesn't want to come up off the mat and get a restart.
No.
But
he wants to stay right there, but finally calls calls the stale match.
23 seconds now remaining, 9-6. Tanner Jarvis on top. And he will get on top.
Got to get that first move, stay behind the arms, break him down. We're down to 19 seconds. There's a good breakdown right there. He's in good position right there. Neal still needs to kind of fake the referee out, make him think he's being busy right there. Down to 8 seconds. It's going to be a good win by Tanner Jarvis. But both wrestlers, once again, both wrestlers really wrestling hard.
Yeah, that's it.
Good match to watch. Great effort.
Win for Tanner for sure. Oh, winner at 145, Tanner Jarvis.
So Union's won 5 matches in a row here.
5 in a row here. I believe
here's our senior, Noah Smith.
Ladies
Last
and gentlemen,
home match.
Wrestling at 152 for Jenks, Cade Hodges. And for Union, your senior, Noah Smith.
You can tell Noah's a crowd favorite because he's an outstanding young man. His dad has helped coach a team. His mom's been involved in the Booster Club. Coach McAfee wants his sister to wrestle.
Yeah.
And Noah in there with a quick takedown right there. But not just a great wrestler, but just an outstanding young man. Gets him 2 back points there, goes up 4-0.
Yep. 4-0.
Hodges is moving though.
Hodges
and gets
is
the
doing
escape.
really well.
4-1. But I've certainly enjoyed watching Noah Smith wrestle over the years. Just a first-class young man, and we'll certainly miss him next year. Loved watching him wrestle. There's a beautiful takedown. Goes up 6-1.
Another takedown. You might have heard the Let's Go Noah chants from the fans behind us, and they've definitely come out tonight. Student section, as we get
that cradle himself.
Yep. As we get more and more removed from this COVID thing, and I know we seem like we're in the thick of it now, one thing our students, and I know students across this state have been hungry for, is to get out and support their teams.
Absolutely.
And they are coming out.
Hodges with a nice stand-up and escape right there. And that's how you do it on bottom. Little pass-by, takedown, gets the takedown, and Hodges just cuts him loose. Noah cuts him loose again because he feels like he can get another takedown. Right. But right now, up 8-3.
56 seconds remaining here in the first.
And just a snap down right there. He's got to finish it up. Didn't get the takedown there.
Cade Hodges with the move that I haven't seen in a long time, just kind of rolled out of it.
He did a good job of rolling out of there.
Hodges
Noah in on a nice double leg takedown there. Now looking for some back points, getting the back points. He wants to finish that senior night.
Yeah, he wants to finish this off, and he's going.
He's got that leg pulled around there.
Palmer right in on it, trying to get him in. Hodges fighting hard for Jenks.
20 seconds left.
And you're right. Smith wants to end this right now.
And
there it is.
A pin for our only senior, Noah Smith. Like I said, I'll certainly miss watching him over the years.
Your winner at 152, senior Noah Smith.
And Union,
senior
6 matches in a row.
Yep. Mikey Foster steps up. And it's crazy right now with the momentum swings. I don't think I've seen a momentum swing like this in quite a while.
Right.
For sure.
But you don't know what Jenks has got in these upper weights, so it could flip back.
Yeah, it could flip back for sure. 28-12, I believe.
We've got some kids here tonight cheering them on, and I know that helps. But like you say, it's
feeding
Jenks,
off the energy.
It's Jenks Union.
It's Jenks
Union Jenks.
Doesn't matter.
What else would we expect?
Fresh off the Union Jenks Invitational as well.
Mikey Foster in on a single leg attempt, gets the takedown right there. Team score Union up 28-12.
Mikey Foster, Braden Thompson at 160 for the Jenks Trojans. Union Redhawks were off the mat here. He's Steve Dunlap. I'm Jim Douthit. Thanks for joining us here on the Union Sports Network. Can't thank Andy Irwin enough for coming and setting all this up to bring it to you live.
Andy's the best of the best. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
He knows this business like nobody. He really does.
Good news out of Owasso, as it appears Union ladies have won 45-36, beat Owasso by 9. So they're back in the win column.
Thompson trying to roll out of there. Foster with the counter stays on top.
46 seconds remaining here in the first. 2-0. Foster on top. Thompson. Thompson tries to break free, but Foster closes the handles and gets him back down.
29 seconds left here, first period.
Thompson trying to get out. Foster keeping him in. He's got 10
Foster
seconds.
Needs to keep him down, not let him score right here at the end of the period.
And just like that.
It'll be Jenks' choice, and they're going to defer. So Foster is going to take down. But like I said, as long as you get away, that's a good choice.
We'll see if Foster can get away with Thompson. Thompson's kind of been in a defensive positions most of this match. Now Mickey will get the 2 points on the reverse.
Getting some back points.
Back points he's trying to get him. He's trying to finish it off again. Coach Jefferson up off the mat, really going, and there it is!
There's a pin.
It's another pin! Your winner at 160, Junior Mikey Foster.
With a win right there.
Foster the winner at 160 over Braden Thompson. And now at 170, Ethan Hill will step on the mat for Jenks. And Kevin Brown, the sophomore at 170.
Ethan Hill's a junior. His dad's one of the Jenks coaches. He coached here for several years, and then when his son started wrestling at Jenks, he obviously went over there to coach him. But I told his dad, once he graduates, we want him back over here. He was great help for us, and it's outstanding.
Outstanding young man, yeah.
So Brown and Hill going at it.
When we talk about it all the time, any of us that coach, any of us that have anything to do outside of the classroom, I think the most important thing happens inside the classroom, but it's 2 full-time jobs for coaches.
Oh,
Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest.
Hill with a nice takedown there. Kind of snapped Brown down, kind of went around to the side, now is on top here.
And he'll be up 2-0. So Hill on top of Brown.
Coach McAfee texted me. He said he can hear some of the Lady Red Hawk wrestlers up here cheering these boys on.
There you go. Shout out to his crew and that great very young program that Coach McAfee's starting. But boy, I've met a number of those young ladies, and they're phenomenal, phenomenal people.
Coach McAfee, Gerald Harris, and his wife are doing a great job getting our girls program going. And one thing that they'll be working on this spring and summer is just getting more numbers out. And I think that they will do that.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. As motivated as Coach McAfee, Coach Harris are, there's no doubt about it. They're gonna grow this program, and it's growing across.
Oh, here it is, going for the fall right here. Hill going for a pin. He's got Brown in a tough spot.
Brown trying to fight out of it.
Brown's fighting hard.
Brown's fighting out of it.
26 seconds.
Rowdy Palmer right down there with him, and there it is. There is the pin.
Hill
back with the pin.
Union had won 7 matches in a row till that point.
For the Jenks Trojans, Ethan Hill.
So now it's 34-18. Like I said, we don't know these upper weights by Jenks. For Jenks, Cooper Crissup, he also is starting linebacker for the state champion Jenks football team. When I first came to Broken Arrow and was coaching, his dad wrestled for Jenks, and he was an outstanding wrestler and football player for Jenks as well. So
for people that don't know you,
following the tradition.
There you go. And for people that don't know you, you're giving away your age every time.
Every time
you tell a story.
Every time. They say I look young, but
yes.
I'm old.
Oh, absolutely. Very much so. I can't believe they're giving you an AARP card.
I know.
It's
They've been after that for a long time. I get it all the time in the mail.
Union will counter with Yanusa, a freshman for Coach Jefferson's squad. And Yanusa's got some size to him as a freshman at 182. Big, fine, young-looking man right there.
Just watching the body actions of the Jenks coaches, I believe they're feeling pretty good in these upper weights, where they feel like they can come back and get back into the match. So
there's a stop there.
We'll see.
So Coach Jefferson wants Yanusa to get a little bit lower when he goes for that snap. Now, Krauss gets him by the head, but quickly counters. Yanusa gets out of it. Fans behind us yelling for Y, as Yanusa's first initial is Y. And right now, it's still nothing. We're coming up on 45 seconds in the first.
Get around to the side right here, or maybe even a throw by. Y fights it off. They're down to 38 seconds left. Still 0-0 here in the first period.
A lot of countering by Yanusa.
In on a takedown. Nice takedown by Krauss.
Get the 2 points there.
There he is. Going for a fall right here.
Yep.
He had that bar arm and a wing and just took him right over. Y's in trouble right here.
Yanusa's trying to battle out of it.
7 seconds
Krauss
left.
Got it, and there it is. And just like that, Cooper Krauss gets the pin. Winner at 182 for the Jenks Trojans, Cooper Krauss.
So 34-24 as Jenks has gotten 2 pins the last 2 matches.
Well, and we said it, storming back and forth and back and forth.
Right, we'll have to see
that's how it is.
We'll have to see.
Lucien Krauss is going to step to the mat for Coach Jefferson at 195. We'll see what we're going to do here. Coaches are talking about what they want to do.
We'll see which guy they're going to put out here.
We'll quickly find out who that was. It's going to be Grayson Foster.
All right, Grayson Foster versus Lucien Krauss right here at 195 pounds.
And
34-24.
That's what I was just getting ready to ask you, Coach. 34-24.
Coaches were trying to figure out which guy to put out there.
And it becomes a chess match at times, doesn't it, Coach?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Lucien Krauss battling hard.
There. Foster with the takedown. And see, actually, Kopage could wrestle here. Or one of these guys could wrestle here. Kopage is going for the fall. Foster going for the fall.
Yep, Foster
there going for the fall.
Krauss has got to try to battle out of it. Krauss turns his body, attempting to get out, and back points awarded. I believe that's what that is. Back points 3. 5 points now. Jenks on top, 5-0. Lucien battling hard.
It is.
Krauss, the
working
sophomore.
For that cradle. He's up 5-0. Krauss did a great job fighting out of that pinhold.
Boy, he did. He was in a lot of trouble early. That flips over it.
This is Krauss' chance to win right here.
Krauss could do it. Krauss could do it. Too far off the mat. 3 points, that's okay. Hey, as much as we hate that, that's exactly, though, what you've seen Rowdy Palmer do. And I know Coach Jefferson is going to ask for an explanation.
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't have been stopped right there. But his back is on the mat. That's where the points are being scored.
So is that what it is? So
yes.
So
no way that should have been stopped.
Okay,
right
so if the back's got it. Some clarity for me.
Well, because his back's on the mat. That's
even though his feet are off.
Yeah,
that's the pinning
absolutely.
points. I see what you're saying.
The supporting points of the match were on the mat there. I'm very surprised he did that.
Knotted at 5, though.
Boy, he's getting ready to get the pin right there.
But Lucien with a little momentum as he was down by 5, but he's come back to tie it up.
Very surprised by that call right there.
20 seconds now remaining.
Done a great job, though. He's done a far better job than I could do, and been a good referee tonight. And just because I think that doesn't mean I'm right.
Yeah, that's right. 4 seconds, 3, 2 points awarded to Jenks at the very end. Lucien battled hard there, but Foster comes away with it. And he'll get the 2 points. Rowdy Palmer looks over to Coach Jefferson. They're going to defer to Jenks. Coach Hughes asks Foster what he wants.
And he's going to take the top position here.
So Lucien's going to need to work quick and try to get the point on the escape. Get to his feet. 7-5. Foster on top of Krauss. Just underway in the
He's going for what we call a three-quarter Nelson right here. If he gets him over, it's going to be a pin. He's nothing but shoulders right there.
There it is. And Foster with a pin at 195.
So 34-30
winner
now.
at 195
3 pins in a row
for
for
Jenks.
Jenks.
Grayson Foster. So Foster gets the pin there, and we'll see who.
Krishawn Mayberry for Union.
So Krishawn Mayberry is going to step in. And we'll find out. We'll find out who that was. So Caden Coppages comes from 195 to wrestle at 220 against Krishawn Mayberry. Krishawn goes to work.
If
the
Krishawn
sophomore
just wins this match, Union cannot lose. They would clinch the victory because it'd put them up 37-30.
Yep. Quick whistle, and neither one of them heard it. Boy, they were both
they're both
fired
going
up.
at it. Copages and Mayberry.
So Coppages and Mayberry. Coppages comes up from 195 to wrestle at 220 with Krishawn. 0-0, 130 remaining here in the first.
It's 34-30. Team score.
Krishawn going to work. Both boys kind of headlocked up there, working each other's head. Coppages comes around with a pretty good blow to the back of Mayberry's head. Fans telling Mayberry that he's too soft right now. They're getting on him. I love it. I love it, Coach. Fans cheering him on. Mayberry does some slapping there.
They're both banging on each other.
Hard. They're banging hard. This is going to turn into a brawl now. Coppages has got Mayberry's arm. Neither one of them seemed to do anything. Mayberry with 15 seconds.
Get the two-point takedown there.
Mayberry gets awarded the points for the takedown. And the swipe over the top of his head. One point awarded to Coppages. Mayberry kind of came across hard.
Yeah, he did.
He came across hard,
Absolutely.
and that's why he stopped it.
It was a good call. It was a good call right there. I tell you, if you have a match and you only disagree with one call, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good,
that
absolutely.
Is pretty good. I think young referee's done a great job tonight.
Now Mayberry on top. He's got 3-2-1, and we'll end this one 2-1. 2-1. Mayberry on top as we get ready to head to the second here.
Mayberry taking down.
34-30, as you said. If we come away with the win here,
it clinches the victory.
We'll take it. Coach Jefferson barking his orders.
Oh, yeah. He is definitely into this. Quick escape.
Yep.
I mean,
and 1 point quickly. Boy, Mayberry with a quick move. He let him up. You may have heard our producer director, Andy Irwin, saying he let him up.
Oh, he lost
way off the
control
mat
pretty
here.
quick. It's 3-1 right now. Mayberry in the lead.
Boy, and Mayberry's got a look in his eye right now that I don't think I've seen out of the young man before. And we've done a couple of these right now, and he is in the zone. Coming up on 1:30 remaining in the second.
As we said, it's Jenks. It's coming down to Jenks Union. It's coming down to the end.
And they're off the mat there. How are we still? There we go. Wondering how we were still doing it. .112, 110 remaining here. Second. A lot of work on their feet for both of them. They're trying to get some leverage.
Right.
They're trying to figure out how to get him down. Now Mayberry.
Big guys just wrestle different from the younger guys. It's more of a power game. More pushing, more shoving. There's a takedown by Mayberry.
Boy, and that was almost a slip.
Mayberry right there. 48 seconds left. Yeah, Copages was trying to get a headlock there, and Mayberry slipped it for the 2. Crowd's getting into it. I haven't heard
the chant
this
is
much
"Let's go,
excitement in a
Mayberry,
duel in a
let's
while.
go." That's it.
30 seconds left. Now Krauss doesn't need to come across with that. Now
he's
here
trying.
he goes.
Now he's
Keep
trying to
the
get
pressure
the arm
on
over.
him.
Trying to
There
get
he
pushed
goes.
over, and there he goes.
Going for the pin. Krauss, 15 seconds.
He can hang on right here.
He's going to get it.
There it is.
Krauss Mayberry
Krauss Mayberry
clinches the match for Union.
And clinches it. Ladies and gentlemen, winner at 220, Krauss Mayberry. And Mayberry takes it there. 40
Big
to
win
30.
for Krauss Mayberry. We'll find out who Jenks has put out here.
Well,
Let's go, Malachi!
so Sutton Grigsby will come out. Malachi Clark. So regardless what happens,
Union cannot lose now.
Cannot lose against Jenks, and this is a huge thing for Coach Jefferson and his crowd, his group for sure. Senior night to boot.
Senior night.
Celebrating Noah Smith.
Yes, Noah got a pin and
couldn't be any better.
40 to 30, but it's been your typical Union Jenks competition.
Yep.
Both schools giving it all they got, but there still seems to be that respect that each school gives each other. They both make each other better.
Yes, they absolutely do.
Malachi Clark here going against Sutton Grigsby. Heavyweight.
And the chancer, let's go, Malachi, let's go. Malachi really just kind of feeling out Grigsby at this point, trying to figure out what he wants to do with him.
Grigsby with the body lock. No point.
Go off the mat. No points awarded at all, I don't believe, as they both went off the mat.
Good call right there.
Well, Malachi just was standing still. It's kind of funny how the bigger the weight or the larger the weight class, how much more of a chess match it seems to be between the wrestlers.
Yeah. It's more pushing and shoving. It's a power game. You know, they shoot a takedown underneath each other, and all that weight comes down on them. It's hard to score. So it's a different style of wrestling. You know, you used to hear people, well, he needs to shoot a takedown. Well, whoever shoots that takedown is going to get squashed.
Right.
Unless they're really good at it.
Coming up on 5 seconds remaining here in the first period, knotted at 0. we'll be at zeros after one. Coach Jefferson will tell Malachi Clark that he'll be in the down position.
Malachi needs to get a quick escape, just like Kershawn Mayberry did earlier.
Yep, Mayberry's quick escape.
He's
Malachi not quite as quick.
No, Mayberry was quick getting out of there.
Yeah.
I think he was on his feet and out in like 2 seconds.
Yes, it was very, very quick.
And now Malachi needs to get up to his base. Hand control. Malachi quite a bit bigger than Grigsby, so he needs to use that to his advantage as well. Malachi's got to get his head up, start moving, spin on up. Grigsby doing a good job of breaking him down right there.
I was going to say, for sure, Grigsby giving up probably 35 to 40 pounds to Clark for sure.
It
would appear.
Yes.
It would appear, you bet. Coming up on a minute
Clark
remaining
trying
in the
to
second.
come to his feet. And he gets him back
can't
down.
quite get
Oh,
the
he's
escape.
almost up.
Clark battling hard, the junior for Coach Jefferson. Sutton Grigsby really doing a good job.
Yes, Grigsby has done a good job keeping Malachi down on the mat. Malachi got up there close, got once, but Grigsby got him back down. Warning on Malachi. He's got to get more active, got to get his head up, get more active. The next warning will cost him a point.
There's a little bit of a stalemate, I'm going to say. Yeah, stalemate, yep. That's what Rowdy Palmer
He
said.
had a
Stalemate.
illegal leg lock back there. So
Stalemate. So
1
that's
point.
Good. Yeah, he gets the 1 point.
Yeah. Boy, he sure needs an escape right here, but Grigsby's just not going to give it to him. So it's going to end up Grigsby will take down.
See if he gets it with 5 seconds remaining here in the second. And Malachi hanging on there. Grigsby's confidence coming out of that was pretty big.
Malachi looking pretty tired.
Malachi is looking a little winded here.
That two minutes of being down like that will wear you out. Grigsby, good first move, exactly what you need right there when you're on bottom. Malachi gets him back down.
Clark gets him back down. Grigsby trying to break out of it, but Malachi hanging on for dear life, and he's going to run him off the mat. And nope. Boy, I thought he was going to run him off the mat.
But it's 1-1.
Yep.
Anybody's match. Whoever can get a takedown here. Of course, now Malachi has a warning for stalling, so if he doesn't stay busy, he could get warned, and it could cost him a point. We're down to 1:25, last match of the night.
Wouldn't ask for anything else.
Right.
Union's already secured the team win, though, at 40-30, no matter what happens here, and a big win for Coach Jefferson.
Breathe a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Yes, for sure. And they're off the map, but they're going to continue to push. 1 minute now remaining.
All the coaches of both teams are right here on the edge.
Yep. Coach Hughes wants to know what the definition of something is.
Stalling, and it's close. Malachi's going to have to get busier here. It's going to happen.
Because he's got him in strength for sure, but I see what you're saying. He's got to make wrestling moves to stay in it.
You can't back off the mat.
Knotted at 1. Here we're coming up on 40 seconds remaining in the third.
We could have an overtime.
Yes, we could. Why not? Why not tonight?
Why not? 28 seconds.
Clark putting some hands. Keep him out.
Okay.
Grigsby goes for it
in
right
on that
now.
body lock again.
Malachi's going to get him.
No points yet.
Not yet.
Now he gets
there
the
it is.
takedown. And
There
the
it is.
escape. 3 seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
And Malachi's
It's it.
going to win.
Malachi
3-2.
Clark with the win. Oh, my.
Pandemonium.
Malachi Clark wins it for Union.
Great win there.
What an amazing evening, sir. As Union goes on to defeat Jenks tonight by a team score of what, 43-30. How about that, Steve? What a great night. Hey, our next broadcast right here on the Union Sports Network comes to you next Tuesday, February 1st, as Red Hawk basketball returns to the John Q. Hammonds Arena as we host, you mentioned it, Sand Springs. Yep.
Both those games should be outstanding games.
Absolutely.
If you like good basketball, come out and watch.
That's right. Girls tip at 6:30 and the boys at approximately 8. So for our crew, Daniel Lopez, Ryder Rodriguez, producer-director Andy Irwin, and, of course, Steve Dunlap. Thanks, Steve, for being here. I'm Jim Douthit. Thanks for joining us, and good night from Union High School in Tulsa, Oklahoma.